Good morning, neighbors. It is Wednesday, December 10th, 2025, and this is Sarah with you on the Murphy Morning Show. Grab that first cup of coffee, look out at those winter hills, and let us catch you up on what is happening around Murphy and our mountain neighbors today. Starting with local news, Cherokee County law enforcement is still talking about a tense barricade situation from earlier this week, where a local man shut himself inside a residence and opened fire on responding deputies. Thankfully, the deputies' injuries were limited, and officials are emphasizing just how quickly these rural calls can turn dangerous and how grateful they are for community prayers and support. In a related note, the sheriff's office continues to highlight teamwork with other agencies after a recent drug trafficking investigation that led to the arrest of 2 people with Murphy ties, part of an ongoing push to slow the flow of dangerous drugs into Cherokee County. County leaders are also weighing in on bigger picture issues, with a December resolution opposing what they describe as overreach under the Federal Antiquities Act, saying they want to protect local say over how nearby public lands are managed. Around downtown Murphy, the glow from Murphy Mountain Christmas is still lingering, even though the big kickoff tree lighting was held this past Friday. Neighbors packed the square for music, lights, and that small town feeling that only happens when you see your child's teacher, your mechanic, and your mail carrier all bundled up on the sidewalk together. The Murphy Christmas Parade rolled through on Saturday evening with floats, marching groups, and plenty of holiday lights, and there is still chatter online about favorite entries and how good it felt to have the streets full again after dark. Looking just beyond town limits, Blairsville over the line in Georgia continues to make healthcare news this season, with the Georgia Heart Institute in Blairsville launching what they say is the region's first cardiac PET scanner. That means folks from Western North Carolina and North Georgia can get advanced heart imaging without driving all the way to the big cities, which is a real blessing for older residents and families juggling work, kids, and doctor visits. Union County leaders over there are also working through their next budget cycle, recently rescheduling a public hearing on the coming year's budget. A reminder that local governments all across our region are deep in planning mode as the new year approaches, and for those who follow crime in courts, regional news outlets are still sharing periodic arrest and incident reports from Cherokee County, part of that ongoing transparency about who has been charged and what deputies are responding to in the area. Let us talk weather for Murphy for the next 3 days. Today, Wednesday, is shaping up to be a classic early winter mountain day, with afternoon highs in the low 50s and morning lows down in the mid-30s, so you will want a warm coat early and maybe a lighter layer by mid-afternoon. Expect a mostly cloudy sky with a small chance of light sprinkles later in the day, just enough that you might grab an umbrella if you will be out into the evening. Tomorrow, Thursday, looks a touch milder with highs climbing into the low to mid-50s again and overnight temperatures near the freezing mark, under a mix of clouds and some breaks of sun that could give us a softer, brighter afternoon. Rain chances stay on the lower side, but the air will feel damp and cool, so it is a good day for layering if you are in and out of shops or offices. By Friday, forecasts keep us in that same cool pattern, with daytime temperatures again in the low 50s and overnight lows sinking into the upper 20s, and there may be a better chance of a light shower or two as the next week system approaches, though nothing right now that points to a major washout. Roads should stay mainly just wet, but with those colder overnight readings, it is wise to watch for slick spots on bridges and shaded back roads early in the morning. Now to the fun part, community events. Even though the big Murphy Mountain Christmas weekend has wrapped up, downtown Murphy is not done celebrating yet, with Main Street organizers pointing folks toward more holiday shopping and dining as the month goes on, including another evening of the first Friday-style art and music downtown that pairs local artists with live music and extended hours. This coming Saturday, December 13th, Murphy's second Saturday Shop and Sip style activities are scheduled to bring people back into the heart of town, with downtown businesses planning specials, light refreshments, and a relaxed social shopping atmosphere heading into the final stretch before Christmas. Out toward the casino area, an event called One Night in Bethlehem 2025 is set for Saturday, December 13th, at a venue on Casino Parkway. promising a family-friendly Christmas experience that mixes faith, music, and community in one evening. At the Mason Bar, right in Murphy, live music fans can catch Side Hustle performing on Friday, December 12th, with more acts like Switchback and Old School lined up on other December weekends, giving folks plenty of chances to enjoy a casual night out close to home. As always, if you head to any evening events, plan for cooler temperatures once the sun goes down, keep an eye out for pedestrians downtown, and have a sober ride arranged if you plan to enjoy holiday drinks. That is the roundup for this Wednesday on the Murphy Morning Show. Thank you for starting your day here and for caring so much about what happens in our little corner of the mountains. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and take good care of yourselves and your neighbors today, and be sure to tune in again tomorrow morning for more local news, weather, and community happenings from right here in Murphy, North Carolina.